So the Linux Australia board, can you hear me? Is this working? Cool. Kind of feels like it's not. So the Linux Australia board's asked me to talk about LCA 2013. They've also asked me to talk slower than normal, so if I go too fast, let me know. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Michael Still. I was head of the papers committee this year. I was on the core team for LCA 2005, and I've been on the LA board in the past. So LCA 2013, Antarctica. There are obvious attractions, right? It's cold. There's penguins. Unfortunately, we're not totally insane. I'm thinking transport and bandwidth would be hard, and what happens if you run out of beer, right? So LCA 20... So LCA 2013 will be in Canberra between the... Children, please. Between the 28th of January and the 2nd of February. Now I have just a totally awesome team. If my guys could stand up for a second. I recommend if you have questions later, harass these guys, because I have no idea what I'm doing. And the other thing is, if the 2012 volunteers, I think they're already doing it, we have a couple of promo things we'd like you to have. There's a laptop speaker. We'd prefer you to take only one each because they're kind of expensive. And there's postcards. Take as many of those as you want. I don't know, glue them to your friends, take them to lugs, take them to work. So the first thing I should say is those dates are real. You can put them in your calendar now. That's really, truly when it will be. So hopefully that's enough time to plan. There's some other stuff you should know. The call for papers will open in June this year. When you think about it, that's actually kind of close if you have to write code or harass friends to submit or stuff like that. So if you want to talk next year or you know someone who you want to talk, start thinking about that kind of stuff now. Rusty kind of stole my thunder wherever he's gone. We'd like to be really helpful this year. If you've never presented at an LCA before, and you've got questions, you need some mentoring, you want to say, hey, would you be interested in something like this? Send us an email. We're happy to talk. And I think Rusty's list is going to be really good too. Early bird registration will be in October this year. So, if you want an awesome deal, then that's a good time to start looking. Now, early bird's actually a really good deal for us too, right? Because it gives us our first idea of numbers, how many people are showing up, what t-shirt sizes they wear, and it gives us seed funding to start paying the bills. So, it's symbiotic. Don't feel bad about being an early bird. The venue. The conference will be at ANU, which is where it was last time, in the Manning Clark Lecture Centre. In 2005, we had a problem where we sold out because the biggest theatre is only 500 seats. So we're going to put keynotes in a different location that's about a 6-minute walk away. The other thing is that student accommodation is much closer this time. It's about a 3-minute walk away, and it's in a brand new facility. The building I want to put you guys in, they're still doing interior fit out now. So at the time of the conference, it will be less than a year old. So if it's dirty and horrible at the end, it's your fault. The keynote venue is Llewellyn Hall. This is an awesome space. It's a professional grade concert theatre, but I'm not going to sing. It's got 1,400 seats, but we don't intend to fill them all. I think we'll just make you spread out and look like more people than you really are. Yes, bring your cardboard cutouts. The student accommodation is in Uni Lodge. This is this brand new facility I'm talking about. It's a lot like Urban Est last year. Every room has air conditioning. Every room has its own bathroom, because I hate you people. Every room has its own kitchen. But then again, we're not going to lock you in a cage at the end of the night. There's heaps of breakout spaces in the building, shared kitchens. If you want to do a Geek My Dinner, there's a space for that. It's just a really nice facility. And then the conference facility is Manning Clark, which is what we used last time. It's 6 big theatres of varying sizes. They're all tiered. They all have professional AV. It's all air-conditioned. It's all in one building, so when you move between spaces, there's air conditioning and there's heaps of space for hallway tracks and stuff like that. So why will it be awesome? So 2013 is Canberra's centenary year, so the whole city is going to be having a bit of a party. And we want to bring some of that to LCA. Transport to Canberra is relatively cheap and easy. It's a $10 bus fare from Sydney. There's a very high standard of student accommodation, although I figure I've probably covered that by now. But really what it comes down to is awesome speakers and a surprisingly delightful audience. So really, again, if you want to think about speaking, come talk to us if you have questions. So, LCA 2013, 28th of January to the 2nd of February next year. The website should be live now, or Evil Steve's in trouble. We're going to beat up 2012 at some point to get the Twitter account, and we'll use the LCA Announce mailing list fairly religiously to make sure we talk to you. So if you want updates, subscribe to that early and often. That's it.